Good day, our listeners.
Hello.
And welcome to join our channel, DeepTech Leads Oulu. Actually, now it's the time for the fourth episode of this channel we have, and indeed we are very excited. We are aiming to introduce the world with some state-of-the-art deep tech companies based here in Oulu in a compact manner, and we have some maybe 20 minutes of discussion, during which lots of insights and understanding on the company in question will be exposed. My name is Jussi Leponiemi. I work for the organization called Business Oulu, particularly in the team of ICT Oulu, focusing on information and communication technology here in Oulu. And I indeed try to diminish my role into a very minimum and give appropriate space to our guest. And today, the spotlight is set on the company called Orbis Systems. And we have Mr. Jukka Hieta, Sales Director of Orbis Systems. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
And we have Mrs. Elisabeth Zahn, Marketing Manager. Welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Very nice to have you. How are you feeling today?
Great. I saw snow, a lot of snow, and maybe I should have brought my skis. I really like to do cross-country skiing. But great weather. It's sun is shining here, and down there in the south, I heard it's raining all day. So we are very lucky.
And then how are you, Elisabeth?
Yeah, first time in Oulu. It's been really beautiful, the weather, and we didn't expect so much snow, but it was really, really great to see it.
Well, it was a surprise for us as well here in Oulu, I have to say. I mean, the winter has indeed arrived very early this year, but it's nice.
Yes.
It is very nice. Along with the cold weathers and serious minus degrees comes winter, comes snow, and comes the light. So it's a very nice.
Everything is white and pure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys are based in Vantaa office, but as we know, Orbis Systems is very much located also in Oulu here.
Yeah.
And you come here on a constantly, I guess.
Monthly basis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good, very good. All right. Okay, we have a limited time, so let's cut the chase and get down to the business now.
Mhm. Yeah.
I actually, just I did some homework in advance, and obviously we have collaborated a lot with the Orbis Systems and in history, so I know a little bit of your operations. So this is just laying your playing field for the audience. At the website, at your website, you claim that basically Orbis Systems provides quality control solutions, functional testing solutions, components and services for its customers' R&D, production and after-sales needs. And your products and services increase efficiency and performance in your customers' processes, and hence shorten time to market, lower process costs, and increase the end customer satisfaction. It's all about 5G in many ways, radio frequency related stuff, over the air testing technologies, and I also identified that your actual services are about test equipment engineering, test equipment manufacturing, and then support services. So this is basically something that we can all read and learn of your website. But how would you guys elaborate Orbis's offering with your own words?
So yeah, well, we provide testing 5G, can be Open RAN, which is a new opportunity. Very much traction from the market there, and we are already getting ready for the 6G generation. We are not only talking this to our customers or with our customers, but also to really already a little bit getting ready and doing specifications together with our customers what comes to 6G. So at the moment we are focusing mainly on telecom business, whether it's a telecom vendor, equipment manufacturer, mobile phone manufacturer, telecom operator, and like I said, Open RAN. Kind of a new thing in the market, and I would say that it has just begun to grow. And I was in Mobile World Congress Las Vegas with my colleague Tuukka from our Dallas office.
Right.
And we had excellent meetings, leads, and I can say already offers from that event, and especially with Open RAN players. But as part of our strategy is now to move more and more to the operator space, also to the chipset manufacturers are our potential customers. What has been great for me to see, because I'm a newcomer also in this company, I started middle of May this year. So there's a big demand in the operator space for 5G testing. So many operators, they are doing conductive testing. They said that we are talking to you, so us, exactly the right time, because they are in the need of doing the over-the-air testing. With 5G, the testing scenarios, cases are becoming so complex that they cannot anymore do separately each different test scenario manually, conductively, but they need to move the over-the-air. We have, for instance, our switching units. You can automate testing. You can use the testing systems 24/7. You can minimize the human error and so forth. So there's big opportunity for us in the operator space at the moment.
Absolutely. Sounds perfect. Actually, I mean, we are now in Oulu, which is sort of the home of radio, home of connectivity in many ways. And that, that comment very much resonates what we understand the future will be. There will be lots of chances, even for the big players in technological field, providing these R&D activities, basically. Yeah. Elizabeth, you want to add something on that? I mean, it was very comprehensive.
Yeah. I think that was enough. I don't know what else to add to that.
But basically, Orbis Systems, would you agree, if I understand it correctly, that Orbis System is a sort of an R&D partner for any stakeholder willing to maybe develop and generate a product with a radio? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. I am understanding something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You have done your homework.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So this is very much deep tech stuff that you are into.
Yes.
I would love to hear maybe a short story on how Orbis Systems actually got established. What is the story behind of a company?
So we are still a family-owned company, and we are a spin-off from a company called Orbis. So it's not a big surprise that we are called Orbis Systems. So that's where the name is coming from.
Yeah.
And the same family is still owning both Orbis and Orbis Systems.
Right.
And the CEO of Orbis is third generation now from that family. And we do, of course, a little bit cooperation, kind of like Orbis is providing, for instance, cables, connectors to some of our testing solutions that we are creating for our customers. And of course, the funding is coming from there.
Yeah.
And but yeah, the kind of why Orbis Systems was then or got spinned off from Orbis. I think the reason is that Orbis is still kind of focusing on the component deliveries.
Right.
They have a web shop for that, and they do have an intelligent post offering, which can be also offered to same clientele that we are offering our solutions, for instance, to operators, telecom operators worldwide. But we are more focusing on telecom, and in the future maybe also for automotive, because in automotive sector they do a lot of wireless testing nowadays, as you know. Autonomous driving cars, they have 5G in the car, they have all kinds of wireless radars, music, entertainment, DVD, you name it.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's actually very intriguing story. And now going back to this day today, basically, I mean, I would love to understand what is it that you're actually doing, and what makes you, Orbis Systems, better than your competitors, basically. Could you describe the process? I know that there are maybe chambers, and there are radio transmitters and receivers, and you optimize things and do that kind of stuff. But could you sort of break it down easily for me?
Yeah, well, now being with the company 5 months,
right?
Well, I'm talking to customers because I'm in sales.
Yep.
And of course, that's the best part of my job.
Absolutely.
But what I've heard from our potential customers and partners, they have said that what they really value in us is, for instance, our global delivery capability. Because we have production in the US, we have production in Oulu, we have production in Shenzhen, we have production in Chennai. So we are a global company.
All right.
So we can serve our customers and partners globally. And we have done volume global deliveries. So we have a long experience on that. But also I would like to highlight that we always do local support as well, which is very important. We need to be close to our customers. We need to be ready to answer 24/7. And what I've learned during my career is how I can really differentiate from competition is that you need to actually answer fast.
Right.
Sometimes we get an RFQ. It might be that we have to answer in 2 days.
Okay.
Okay, this is an extreme example, but sometimes it happens. And well, our machine, so to say, we need to be ready to do that.
Absolutely. So basically the service quality is at least one very important factor that sets you apart, I guess.
Yeah, we have ISO certificates. We have ISO 9001.
All right.
We have the ISO 14001 certificate as well.
Yeah.
We are also rolling that out globally to all of our sites. And of course, that is really important. And sustainability. So we are actually, when we are selecting our vendors, we take a look whether they are sustainable or not. So we have certain criteria for this. And our big customers, this is mandatory actually also. So we need to have this. If we didn't have this, I mean, we would be out. So they have actually specific programs. So we need to be compliant with certain, and we need to develop this all the time. So like for instance, in Oulu, we will change all the lights to be LED.
Right.
We need to reduce the energy consumption. What is important, of course, in our solutions. So like anechoic chambers or RF switching units or whatever they are, they consume electricity. So we need to reduce that so that it's more sustainable for the environment, and also actually even for the company travel. So we will have soon R&D day here in Oulu. I will come by train.
Yeah. That's very nice to hear. I mean, you're very up to date with the modern values. In many ways, that's very nice to learn.
Yes.
So one technological question, maybe. I mean, these premises that you have, these actual testing facilities, like chambers and everything, do you develop them by yourself, or are you using some commercial solutions if they're available?
So yeah, that's another really good point and benefit that we are having compared to our competition. We do tailored solutions.
Yeah.
So we don't have off-the-shelf products. We are doing tailored solutions.
Right.
Sometimes our competitors don't do that, and in many cases they don't do that because it's more costly. But we want to do that. We want to be close to our customers, and we innovate together, and we do co-engineering with our customers, prototyping with our customers.
Right.
So this means we need to be very close to our customer. And this also means that customers, they do need to like us, because otherwise they wouldn't work. So.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
How old is the company, by the way, if I may ask?
11 years.
All right. Good. So there is lots of successful track record available. Yeah. All right. Again, now understanding a little bit about your process and technological capabilities, basically, could you share some real-world success cases? I mean,
yes, we work in telecom space, so this means, which is very normal, that big customers of ours, they are not public references.
All right.
But yeah, I can of course share some anonymous cases. So we have built the biggest RF testing wall in the world to one of our customers.
All right.
As an example.
All right. Impressive.
Yeah, we have delivered over 130 sea containers, so anechoic chambers built in the sea container, because that's very easy to ship. And also very, very fast to install.
So you're using the sea containers?
Yeah, whether it's the 7 meter, 13 meter sea container. And we can also, this is developed by us, and we can also do a tailored RF chamber inside customers' office space if they want. So there could be a chamber inside the office, and we have delivered.
Yeah.
That's also in our webpage. It's quite recent case study. So, and this means that we are ready to do tailored solutions, whatever customer wants. We are ready to explore and do it.
So basically, the dimensions of the sea container obviously do limit the sizes of objects that will be tested. I mean, if you want to test a car or maybe a truck, then you will need
Then we can do a bigger. We can, and you can build it on site. Yeah, we can build it on site. We can do.
All right.
Basically, there is no limit.
Yeah, and when we are looking to the future, I mean, everything is connected or will be connected sooner than I can guess. I guess then there will be lots of demand, I'm sure, for this kind of services. Excellent. All right. So we have been discussing on telecom solutions. You referred to automotive sector. Can you reveal any other maybe potential industry sectors in the future that could benefit of your resources?
Yeah, for instance, NATO could be one.
All right.
Or why not Finnish defense forces? But they need to be NATO compliant. Right. This also means that the test solutions need to be NATO compliant. So
defense and security would be one interest.
Yeah, definitely. That's
absolutely.
I mentioned the chipset manufacturers, they do a lot of testing as well. So that we are exploring also at the moment. And Open RAN, I said that I think that will grow a lot, and 6G when 6G comes.
Yeah.
But already with the 5G, this requires a lot of testing, because even within a base station, G node B, there can be elements like centralized unit and distributed unit. They can be from different vendors, so somebody really needs to test that this works, and operators need to test this, and then they need a solution that we deliver, and to test that with different multiple different test cases actually.
Absolutely. So you mentioned this Open RAN. This is very interesting, obviously, very topical. That it's supposed to be a well-defined protocol, and based on that, everything should work seamlessly. But that's not really the case. I mean,
if it's tested properly, then yes.
All right, yeah,
and you get business for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I guess the US-based customers are very, inspired of these solutions. What I'm hearing that
they are.
They are pushing this ORAN protocol basically.
Also there are big operators in Europe who are in favor of that. Yes, but also in the US. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, excellent. Well, I have now learned that you have very significant resources and you do lots of things by yourselves. But do you also partner? I mean, do you use strategic partnerships in certain areas of business?
Yeah, we do. We can assemble, for instance, a test track with some of our own units like power supply,
absolutely,
and others. But then, we can also integrate and assemble. From partnered products, we can give user training as well.
Absolutely,
not only on our own, but the whole solution, of course.
Yeah.
And we are kind of partner agnostic, but then of course we have some strategic partnerships, which comes, for instance, regarding the test setup, software management, as an example.
Exactly.
So we have a strategic partnership there, so that we can really deliver the complete solution. It might be that we don't do every bits and pieces ourselves. For instance, if we talk about channel emulator, but we have some partners who can deliver that.
Excellent. Yeah, I gather that this is sort of a game of talents. Basically, you have to have a good pack of people and talents employed.
Very important.
What is the number of your staff at the moment?
Well, it depends. It's 150 to 200 depending on the business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, how many of those are located here in Oulu?
We have in Oulu about 40 to 50.
All right.
People.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Elizabeth, I mean, I know that you're also a rather fresh employee.
Yeah.
Fresh hire. May I ask, what is your sort of perception of the company as a like a fresh talent?
Yeah.
How has the Orbis Systems welcomed you?
Really, really well. I think they really take care of the employees really well. I feel like I got a very warm welcome. So this is my second week here.
Wow.
And I feel like I get a good overview already of what the company is doing and how we're helping our customers. So I think that has been very informative for me the past week. Yeah, and it was great to come to Oulu to see the big office here and see a little bit of the production as well.
Oh yeah. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and good to hear. All right, let's go forward. Do you have? I mean, in terms of cellular network generations, I guess many customers are now utilizing 4G. Then you openly are discussing about 5G, but what about 5G advanced and maybe looking more towards the future 6G? Are these somehow relevant generations for you already?
Yeah, I mean, FR1, FR2 frequencies in the 5G.
Yeah.
With our solutions, operator or telecom vendor, they can of course test both millimeter wave. We have solutions for that. And of course, when the 6G is really starting, we will have solutions for that, which we are already developing. But like for instance, 5G. I read that 25% of 5G has only been delivered.
Exactly.
So there is still 75% 5G to be delivered.
Exactly.
In many countries, they haven't even allocated the frequencies between operators, like in many countries in Asia or Latin America, or even though, like we are talking to customers with 5G, they are saying that, yes, we now really need to revamp our testing. We need to automate that. We need to go over the air from conductive.
Yeah.
So, it's still, I mean, definitely 5G, there is a lot to be tested.
I can imagine that. Yeah. So it sounds like you basically have to master many technologies at the same time.
Yeah. It's constant learning.
Yeah.
Every day learning new things. Definitely for us also in a sales and marketing.
Well, I can imagine. Yeah.
But also in R&D and production. And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I would also like to ask something a bit different, actually. So from, let's talk about ethics, societal and green transition impact point of views, basically. Can you identify sort of how you position as a company with regards to these themes? Can you identify maybe some use cases? I mean, is there anything else that you would like to say about those themes?
Maybe you can take it away.
Yeah, I mean, how do I feel? I'm also new. Like I said, I've been 5 months with the company.
Absolutely.
But I think this is taken seriously in the company. So if there are any harassment cases or stuff, we have a process to take care of those.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think LGBT, whatever. I mean, we are equal opportunity employer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think these issues have been taken care very very well. And I think it's also in our values is that we share information openly. We empower people to bring up open. I mean, talk freely about, express their opinions,
Absolutely.
and stuff like that. So I think those actually can be found in our web pages. So I think it's coming from the values of the company.
Absolutely, and I think that especially younger generations, workers, talents, they will expect also, as a responsible employer needs to address these things. Yeah, very nice to learn about that. Yeah,
definitely.
So what about then? Can you identify any sort of ways how your technology and your services contribute to green transition? I can imagine that, developing and being a key partner in developing new wireless solutions that will have an impact on energy consumption, maybe. Also, bringing down the amount of traveling, maybe. And then, easy guesses, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course, with the COVID, in like my sales work, there is much more Teams meetings also with the customers than before the COVID, and that it's here to stay, I would say. Also, before COVID, I very seldom worked from home, but after COVID, well, I usually want to be in the office, but still I work from home once, twice per week, and of course some employees do it even more. Of course, in the production people need to be there. But like said, we are taking this green values into account, company travel, how much we consume, how much our offices consume energy. But then even maybe more important is that how we can reduce the consumption of energy of our testing solutions that we deliver to customers. And we are also taking this green values in the, just today I saw that we are thinking about logistics, how to reduce emissions when delivering the solutions to customers.
Absolutely. All right. Excellent. Yeah, very excited about that. Okay, coming to an end of this discussion, so a couple of words on future visions. What does the future hold for Orbis Systems in terms of growth and expansion? I do appreciate that there's a bit of a difficult times economically worldwide that we are experiencing now, but is it the same for you as well at the moment, and how is the future?
Well, like I said, we are talking to different sectors in telecom. Of course, like you said, there is this kind of a recession that operators are not investing a lot at the moment. But I think this is very temporary. Also, I think that, as I have seen, there is still this constant need to test solutions that they work properly. Of course, this might mean that in certain countries the 5G is delayed a bit or 6G is delayed a bit. But still, with the current systems, there is a lot to be done to improve the quality of the network, as an example. So testing is definitely, maybe testing is not so much affected by the recession. I know that, of course, some of our customers, which also is a good thing, and we encourage this, to recycle the testing equipment. But of course, you can only recycle to a certain extent, and then they need to buy new ones. But of course, the kind of this telecom or the global recession, not only telecom, but in almost all businesses is affecting us. But so far we haven't had to lay off people. So
very good.
So in that
is the case with many companies.
We haven't done any permanent layoffs, and also the spirits is really up. And like said, we in sales and marketing with Elizabeth, so we are bringing Orbis to target completely new customer segments.
All right.
And that, of course, when I started in this job, I thought that let's see, does my method of working work also in this company? But I've been in a similar companies, telecom companies before, and so far it has worked well. And now I can see really in the past, let's say months, weeks, that we are really getting these customer meetings, and not only meetings, but we are getting even the RFQs, and we are answering the RFQs.
All right.
And there are so many of those that we will definitely win some of those. So it looks very promising.
Very, very good. Yeah. Actually, from that we can leap into some target audiences obviously here. So my guess is that you are very open for new customers, new stakeholders that are developing something new with the radio. I guess you are the best partner for that.
Yep. Open Run is one example. I would say that still it's a new thing, but it's now really taking ground, and there are some operators who are saying that they need to switch whatever vendor base stations to new ones. So they have chosen that they will actually, for the new technology, they are selecting this Open Run instead of like traditional 5G technology. But you also said the future. What is very important in our company is that marketing. We have the world class marketing to support and lead this expansion to new industry sectors. So this means that we have to be very active in social media, and this event is actually a good example. This will be, of course, shared in social media, and events like this, they are definitely bringing us more attention and more customers.
Well, I 100% agree with you. Yeah. We definitely try to spread the message around the potential customers from now on. Excellent. Very, very inspiring words, and it looks good. It looks good for Orbis Systems, I have to say. Is there anything else you would like to share with our audience about your company or the landscape in general, or anything? As a closing words, maybe.
Yeah, I think what really drew me to the company was the global aspect of it, that we are present in Finland, China, India, and the US. So in that way, and also we have customers and prospects from all over the world that we are in contact with. So I think that is, and what you said about employing people, and for me being a foreigner in Finland, and being able to take part of this role as a marketing manager globally, and it doesn't matter like where I'm from or my ethnicity, but how I can be here employed and also work in this global team was something that was very attractive to me.
Excellent.
So in that way, that's why a big part of why I wanted to join the company.
I can imagine. Very valuable insights, actually, by the way. I think this is very, very interesting.
So it's a very international company. I come from an international background, and also we are going into new markets. So also, can we say the markets that we are? Is that?
You mean countries or sectors? Or...
Yeah.
I mean, we are definitely interested.
Like Japan has been a market that we're, we are.
Okay.
We have customers that are located there as well. So we are.
Yeah, amazing. Good example.
Moving into that segment as well. So
very good. So you are in many ways. I mean, you are globally present.
Yeah.
You are growing that.
Yes. More and more. I mean,
with customers all over.
Like Elizabeth said, we are adding new countries. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So how can listeners get in touch with your company to learn more about your offering? Basically, there is this website, www.orbissystems.eu.
Yes.
And I gather you also very active in social media, LinkedIn and elsewhere. So it's Jukka Hieta, Elizabeth Sound, and probably many other Orbis System people as well. So I'm sure that you are very open for any kind of contacts.
We have a contact request form. They can we call it Gazette. It's the Orbis Systems newsletter that can be subscribed. We are very active in social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, this is the modern
world. Exactly. And we go to industry fairs. I was just in Mobile World Congress Las Vegas. We will have a stand in Mobile World Congress Barcelona, like we had earlier this year, but next February as well. We are actually taking part in there's a fair in Shenzhen where we also have a stand. Our Chinese colleagues are going to be there middle of this month. Then we are visiting, there's a microwave factory fair in Yokohama also in January and so forth. So we are very active.
So lots of traveling for you guys. Huh?
Some traveling, yes.
We also have colleagues in those countries.
Yeah, very good. All right. Now I have to thank you. I mean, we have definitely exceeded our time, but it's always like this when the content is so inspiring.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jukka, Elizabeth, thank you so much for investing your time.
Thank you.
It was a definite pleasure for us.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.